waking up to the sound of the dawn. The city's lights fade and new life I'm drawn. With dirt on my hands and seeds in my mind, I'm turning my back on the grind I left behind. Dreams of a garden where freedom can germinate. A life unchained, it's never too late. Right now I'm learning, I'm growing inside, escaping the noise where the wild things abide. Community building, hand in hand we rise. In this urban homestead, we'll reach for the skies. Planting my roots where the wildflowers grow, trading the concrete for a sunrise glow. Chickens are clucking, the cows start to roam. In the heart of the country, I'm building my home. Self-sufficient living, my heart beats in time. With every fresh harvest, I'm claiming what's mine. Right now I'm learning, I'm growing inside, escaping the noise where the wild things abide. Community building, hand in hand we rise. In this urban homestead.
All right. Howdy, y'all. How are you doing? Hey, Dad. Hey, Mr. Landfill. Good morning. Good morning. And anyone else that may be in or watching in replay? I got some very hot tea. One sec here. There we go. Well, doing good this morning. Hope you guys are doing all right. There we go. Sorry I wasn't on yesterday. Yesterday was a crazy day. I have a lot of physical things too that get in the way a lot of times, and I was going crazy yesterday. So that's a little bit of what I'll talk about later today or this morning. Welcome to my about an hour live stream. So this morning I want to do a couple things I was going to do yesterday. Mainly I want to show this baby chick and then talk about that for a second with anyone that's interested. Then I'm going to let all y'all in chat decide what I do next. I got two options today, and so y'all can pick what we do for the rest of that hour. This is too hot to drink, so I'm going to have to set it aside. So let's take a look at these chicks here. Can you hear me first? See me, hear me all right? Yeah, 5x5. Geez, that's hot. Pour some cool water in there. The tea kettle we have gets hot. Nice beard. Hey, thanks. I don't think I can say your name, but thank you. It's taking forever to grow, and it's very spotty. I won't point that out too much, but I like it. 5x5. Awesome. Thanks, Mr. Landfill. All right, so let's take a look at these chicks, and then I'll tell that little story, and then we'll move on from there. So let me pull the camera off here. So we have a new addition, a little urban homestead here. You see all my mess. So this mama's probably gonna be mad that I'm getting in here. Oh, hey, look, the little chick's out too. So I am gonna move her a little bit just to make sure there's no other little chicks. And then we'll move. Oh, there goes that chick. She's gonna take me too. She's a good mama. Oh, don't do it. Let's scoot you over, okay? No more little chicks, just the one. And some poopy I need to clean. All right, that's okay. She's gonna get me. Come on, little chick, let's get you. I can't see and hold this camera. Go back under the bird. I think it did. Oh wow, hey. Well, thank you, Dad. Super chat there. All right, let's see. There we go. Come on, little baby. Hey, Verna. Morning, welcome. So this is the new little baby. Yeah, I'll let you go back. The mama's there just being a good mama. I have decided to put them inside here together instead of outside. I'm starting to get real cold and give it a blueberry. I don't know if I have any blueberries right now. So I got the food. Verna, you'll recognize these little feeders here. But I've decided to bring her inside instead of just leaving her outside. So I'll tell the story about how I found these. I need to clean that cage up. So I was out there cleaning outside, and I knew she was broody on some eggs, but we just got the rooster. The rooster's brand new. It hatched out, and it's just kind of getting going. So I wasn't sure how the fertility was on any of the eggs, but I figured she went broody. I'd let her sit there, and we would just see. And I kind of did that for a little bit, and then I was about to give up on it, and it's getting really rainy here. It's monsoon season, so I went in to clean under there in the coop where she was, and I moved her out and started cleaning, and I did take some of the eggs away and stuff, and I hear chirp, 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 and so I look behind me. Chicken first. Yeah, I look behind me, and there's a little chick running around in there. So that is the first chick we've hatched out here on the urban homestead. The chickens have hatched out, so everything else has been oh, there you go. What was I gonna say? I read that comment, lost my train of thought, but that's okay. Oh yeah, so we hatched all of them out from eggs, but this is the first one that they've hatched out themselves. So pretty neat. Keeping it here in the cage inside for right now. I need to move this. And she will attack me. She's a good mama though. But these other eggs, I don't know when they were laid and by what chickens or if they're fertile or not. So I think today I'm probably going to pull them out and candle them and see if anything's going, and then we'll decide if we're going to get rid of them or what. She definitely wants to still be sitting on them. Cool. All right, so let's come over here. And we got two options of what we can do today for today's live stream for the hour. So let me back up. Let me give them their space. And I have the heat lamp here because I rushed to grab that. Of course, with incubating the eggs, that's the first thing I know is you got to keep them warm, right? You got to keep them as long as she wants to sit there. Good, okay. I don't want it to get cold, but they're doing just fine in here. That little chick's just fine in here by itself with the mama, and it was doing just fine outside. So, all right. Chicks are fun. Little new birdies are fun. Mama will keep her warm, yep, and safe. Man, that rooster though, when I first took her and the baby, that rooster lost it. He for a couple days there, he was losing it. He's all right now, but he was really losing it. Am I buffering? Back. Okay. I don't know why it's buffering them then. So today I got two different things that I can do. Originally the plan was to be working outside on the chicken feed lift and getting that going. And I did find my bolt cutters, so we can do that. It rained a lot and everything is soaked and kind of a mess. So we have that option. We can get out there and do that. The other option is I shouldn't have messed with it. Uh-oh. Yeah. Is it okay now? Well, good time to remind everyone, drop a thumbs up if you haven't. That definitely helps if you can. So we had that one option. We can go outside. We can work on all as well. We can go outside and we can work on building and working on that lift a little bit more. Or the other option is one of the YouTube channels I love watching. It's a real big one here. I watched this morning, Mr. Landfill. You'll know what I'm talking about. But one of the main channels I watch all the time, he's live right now, and I'll have to watch in replay, but is Angry Prepper. I like him a lot. Now, he does use a lot of language, so if you guys don't like that, there is that. He's a little rough around the edges, but I do like his channel a lot. And one of the ones he has is the Angry Prepper Fitness channel. And I was watching that this morning. And with my gut health and all my issues I have, exercise definitely does help. And so we were dealing with that yesterday. And so between that and watching his chat this morning, I decided, well, we can either build this morning or we can go for a ruck, for a walk, put some weight on and go for a little bit of a walk. So we got 7 of y'all in here. Drop a 1 in chat if you want me to go outside and work on building in the silky coop, and drop a 2 in chat if you want me to go for a walk and y'all want to join me go for a weighted walk there. Yeah, thanks, Mr. Landfill. He's a real down-to-earth guy. I mean, he's rough around the edges, but he's a real down-to-earth guy. I think he's really on the ball with things. He pays attention a lot. So it's a channel I like. Verna's saying too, she wants me to go for that walk. Yeah. All right, so we got 1, 2. Verna's vote is to go for a walk. So you can drop a 1 for building and a 2 for a walk, and we'll start that in a few minutes. Mr. Landfill wants the walk too. Y'all are going to make me get out and do some exercise. We'll give it just another second here. All right. So if I do go for this walk, though, I'm going to have to run outside real quick and put my chickens up because that cat's been strolling around. So we'll go run out there and do that. It looks like that's the consensus right now. Well, let's go outside. Let's put the chickens up, and then we're going to come back in and we're going to put some weights in a backpack, and I'll talk about that for a quick second and we will get going that way. So let's head outside. And the sun's coming up now, so it's really warming up, so I don't think I'm going to need a jacket or anything. Out of the way, dogs. Gotta get the boots on. So I'd like to start going for walks more often. That's the goal. And according to Jason there, he's saying go on the walks when you've been fasting or you haven't eaten yet. I guess on an empty stomach there. And so I don't eat until the evening usually. And so the morning is a really good time for me to do that. It is a mess back. All right, guys, go on. Back in there. Go on. I know. Go on. I'll let you back out. No. Don't go that way. Go that way. Go on. So it's a mess out here. A rainy, hot mess. And I've been digging. You guys hear that diesel truck over there? I can't see it, but there's a big old vehicle over there. I did find my bolt cutters, and I've been working on this. Luckily, it's all dry in here, though. That roof did a good job. So this was option 1, but we won't be doing that. We'll be going for our walk. So back inside we go to get ready. Solo, you out here? No? Solo. Yep, I knew it. Come on, buddy. Should we take Solo for our walk? Or should we go solo, or should we take solo? I know I'm not dressed right for a walk though. I'm gonna be in my Wrangler jeans and my cowboy boots and church near you got attacked. And was that near you, or was that another one? I know I heard yesterday about one where someone drove their truck. The world is going nuts, man. Let me fix my microphone here. Was that by you though, Mr. Landfill? Sorry. Yeah. The world is crazy. Actually, that was kind of what was going on in me a little bit yesterday. Is I have to take breaks from the news, from reality, I guess, and all that. It can get to be too much on me sometimes, and that overwhelms me. And then combined with my health issues and stuff, it can send me into a little bit of a thing. It's good to pay attention to all that for sure. But all right, so let me get a couple things here. Solo can always walk too. Solo, are you gonna come for a walk? He's gonna lay there while I go grab something. All right. Those vest. Come on. Decided we're going on a walk today. He will be excited and love you all. Oops. He left IEDs. Oh, that's very sad. Yeah, not cool. Okay, so this is what we're gonna do, and I can't see the comments really too much right now, but we'll chat for a quick second about what I'm gonna do. And this is just what he was talking about. So if you go back and watch his live or something, he was basically saying to get a plate vest if you can, because that evenly distributes the weight. When you're rucking or you're out, you got some weight on you. That's going to do a lot more than just the walk. And so that's what we're going to be doing. I haven't actually really done that before. I've done some backpacking and walking around with loaded bags. This bird's upset. But I haven't really done rucking like this. So he says to do that, if you don't have that, just put the weights in the bag. He's even saying to throw in like sugar or something like that in the bag for weight. The most important part is the weight itself, though. So y'all get to see me weigh myself. All right. Good. You can't see what it says. No, I'm just kidding. It won't be bad. I'm not heavy at all. That is not right. That says I weigh 92 pounds. Let's try this. Okay. So according to what he was saying this morning on his channel, was that when you get out and you start doing this, it's best to start off with about 10% of your body weight. There we go. That's better. So 146, I'm going to round that to 150. It's about what I'm at. So 150, 10% of that is going to be 15 pounds. Luckily, you can find flour and sugar and stuff in 15-pound sacks if that's what you want to do. But I'm going to go ahead. And borrow something from Physical Fitness Keith there. He is really into physical fitness and weightlifting and all. So he's got a bunch of different weights we'll be real careful with. These are 5-pound weights each. So I'm going to put 15 pounds of weight in my bag. This isn't an extremely well-made bag, so I know hopefully it'll be fine. It's a little heavier than, than you'd think. Okay, I got that. We don't live in a good area at all, so of course I do. I'm going to put my knife on me. Excuse me. And I'm going to leave you guys here for just a moment, and I got to run out to my truck, and we'll get Solo's pack as well. I trip and knock everything over. All right, so Solo's gonna love you. If you guys like walks and live streams and videos like that, Verna does do those as well. She had a good one she did the other day. And I love seeing the buildings around where she lives. Very pretty. So let's say you can go check out her channel. Solo's has his vest here. It helps him stay controlled. We'll get him all ready first. I know, buddy. Hang on. We're getting there. And then I gotta go get my shoes. We'll go get my boots. Solo, you gotta move over, buddy. You okay? I'm okay. The nurses went and helped there. I'll have to look into that later there for sure and see. Good morning, Palmetto. Good to see you. You're joining us for a ruck. So we're gonna go on really my first ruck, kind of. I've been, backpacking and stuff, but first ruck like this. With a weighted backpack just for that purpose. And so I wasn't sure if I was gonna do this. But I was encouraged this morning by watching over at the Angry Prepper Fitness channel. So I'll get down, buddy. And then y'all decided. Did Verna drop? Oh, good. Verna dropped her link. Yeah, if you guys haven't subscribed to Verna's channel, that is another one you've got to subscribe to. She does an excellent job. I really enjoy her content. There we go. You hate acting. Wait, but mostly because I hate running. Oh, okay. You love rucking. Ah. One of your quail chicks is acting funny. Oh no, Desiree. Just act like maybe a neuro thing, or I mean, it happens, but that's sad. I'm sorry. I hope everything's all right. All right. Okay, and we'll be taking the camera. I guess I'll just be holding it. I think I'm wondering how these other YouTubers that do this, they must have some type of camera stand or put it on a harness or something, I'm guessing, when they do that. I'll have to try and find out. Okay, excuse me, Solo. So I'm going to put my knife on me. Oh yeah, Verna was at the Renaissance Festival. That is awesome. I'm glad you took some video. I'm really curious about that. So they use selfie sticks? Oh, okay. And tripods. If I'm walking around my neighborhood with a selfie stick, I'm pretty sure I'm going to get robbed. Head down low, and the head's down low and the wings are out. It's not eating, it's acting like it had a seizure. Okay, yeah, I'm sorry. I know quail can have neurological things quite a bit. If it's that, I don't really know what to do about that. I would suggest giving it like electrolytes and vitamin water maybe, and make sure it's not something there. But Verna and all them would probably be better. Oh, okay, yeah, they would probably give you a little bit better advice on that. I'm sorry about that. All right, so I got my knife on. I'm going to put my 15-pound bag on. So we got 10% of our body weight. That's what we're going to start off with starting rucks. Let me set this down. So I was deciding I'm going to probably do a ruck every week. I'd like to, at least a short one. I'd also like to do you guys decide what I do day. Maybe once a week. That probably be Mondays. Okay, so this isn't evenly distributed like a vest would do. That's why people do those. But I think it'll do just fine. It's pretty tight up against me. It does have the straps. This bag's not going to fit me, I don't think, for this part. This is Casey's bag. It's Casey's QuilCon bag. Oh, and that's where you were at that Renaissance Festival? Oh, that's cool. I've always wanted to go to a Renaissance Festival. I think they look so neat. And I think they'd be a lot of fun. So maybe someday. Okay, so I got me ready. We got our bag ready. Got all my stuff. I'm going to go ahead and grab Solo. And I'm going to keep the camera on my face a little bit just till I get a little bit away from my house, just because. And then we'll switch it. But I think we're ready. Got the chickens put up. Yep. All right. Hey, you got 11 of you on here. Give me a thumbs up if you would. Muchly appreciated. If you don't want to, I don't need your negative energy. Do it anyways. Like Aaron would say, right? I gotta get locked up here. Solo is super excited. So he hasn't been out for a walk in a little bit here either. Not as often as I should. All right, let's go. So this 15 pounds is actually really light. This is a lot lighter than my EDC bag. My EDC bag around is too heavy. It's about 35 pounds normally. So, oh, and you got your thumbs up. Awesome. I think your boss had a booth there also. Oh, okay. Michigan was the main one for him. Yeah. Come on, Solo. Let's go here. I think it would be really cool to go to one. You get all dressed up or something. Or like, I don't know if they do, or they do like Western ones or stuff. I know they have the SAS, the single action. But, okay. So let's flip this. Hey, there's still two of you here. Am I back? Can you see me? Can you hear me? So I'm on this other phone, and my son had set all the settings weird. I don't know. And so it looked like it was on Wi-Fi or airplane mode, and so I had to click them. And it looked like I was turning them off because it blacked them out, but that was on. He has the colors inverted on it, I guess. Sorry. Hey, we still got two of y'all though. I'm back. Awesome. Thanks for being here. Sorry about that. I guess I was on Wi-Fi. I didn't think I was. So normally when I click on my other phone, I click on the Wi-Fi icon. I am having issues. All right, I'm going to stop touching things now. Every time I touch something, this phone's a little funky. I don't think it works quite right. I might need to use my other one. So, give you a story that's probably not too good, but I'm going to give it anyways. This phone I'm using is our company phone, but I forget to use it all the time. I really haven't. It just kind of sits there. And the family's used it for different things. But one of my sons, not to be named, has to turn in his cell phone at school every morning at the front. Like, I'm glad they do. And he figured out that he could take the company phone to school and turn that into the front, and they would be satisfied and then go about his day. So yes, we had to correct that, and now I got my phone back. So he had changed all kinds of things on it that I need to figure out. But so the sidewalks and stuff aren't very well kept here. It's on mesa sand, so they shift a lot, and it breaks up the concrete here. It's real rough for it. What a brat. Little guy, man. Achee. Sometimes. Come on. So there's most certainly no homeowners things or stuff like that here. So yeah, no. I think maybe on my walks next time I'm gonna have to go to the park or something. Walking through these neighborhoods, everyone's got a huge dog that wants to go nuts. So I'm not sure what time we got out here. My guess is we started walking about 6-7 minutes ago. I like to do a 25-minute to half an hour, I think, ruck. So that's what we'll be doing. Solo's got me twisted up again. Good job, buddy. Come on, buddy. Look at the blue sky, though. Look at that sky. Let's see. Get my face out for a minute. Look how big and blue that sky is here. I mean, we have another really big skies. 35 minutes after the hour. All right. Awesome. There's a Breaking Bad style RV. Just kidding. That's all I think of when I see those ones now. Come on, Stella. Let's go across the road. So where we're walking is actually, we're right behind the main thoroughway here. Oh man, we'll have to do it next on one of my other walks. If I went the other direction, there's kind of a really cool house I want to show everyone, but we'll have to do that next time. Look at this thing. I wonder what that was used for, moving logs or something. This guy on his little bike's coming back now. He's right behind me. Let's see if we can see him. He's riding right behind me. Probably wondering what I'm doing. There's a lot of gangs out in this area, and this neighborhood in particular has one that's not too friendly to me, just because of who I am. So just keep my head on a swivel and be aware of what's going on around you. That's really the best thing you can do. Most people aren't going to mess with you if you're really paying attention to what's going on and you're real aware. A lot of people that get messed with, it's when they're not paying attention to what's going on. We're a cemetery. They look like it, huh? All the houses are very different. There's no homeowners thing or a lot of code that people follow out here, to be honest. So you get a lot of everything. The street we live on is a little bit better kept. There's a lot of elderly people on the street I live on, and so they tend to be a little bit more, they take care of their stuff. I've noticed a little bit better sometimes, their yards and things. Let's see. So Solo's got some water and stuff in his pouch here if he needs, but we're not going to do long enough of a walk. About 40, so I think we'll actually probably turn around at this street here and we'll start going back. And then next walk, I'm going to add another 10 pounds onto my ruck, I think, for the next walk. Is that how many steps you got? 9,600 steps. Geez, Verna, that is a good walk. Good job. Verna is doing the things. Good job, Verna. I definitely need to be exercising more. Even though I'm a pretty physical person, I'm always outside, always doing things like that. And I don't really need weight loss too much. But with getting a little bit older, getting over 40 now, I definitely notice my body hurts and creaks and things a little bit more. I'm noticing that. So I think making sure I'm also working on physical fitness is important. It's also a prep that I've overlooked a little bit. It's one a lot of people do because it's not as fun, for sure. It's funner to be collecting prepping items and stuff instead of I don't know what's going on here. Special exemption request. They must be starting a business. A lot of people start businesses out of their houses here too. You're out of shape for sure. YouTube snapped. What'd YouTube do? What did she say? Oh. They have a lot of them around here. I could go to one. Should we walk down? I guess, should we continue and walk down this way, or should we head back? We can go for a little bit longer. Let's go this way. Yeah, part of getting older, prepping, taking care of yourself, I think, you got to stay in shape, at least somewhat. You got to keep those joints moving. Otherwise, they're going to lock up on you. So going for walks, doing whatever you can do. That's different for everyone. But, doing what you can do to stay active is important. Head back, Verna says. Oh, okay, we'll head back. We'll go around this corner then. But this is how most of New Mexico is. There's not a lot of really tall buildings. It's mostly spread out. We're the 5th largest state, so we have a lot of room. So we're real spread out. Most things are 1 story. And occasionally you see, there's 2 stories too, but you don't get a lot of really tall buildings here. There's a church up here. I'm not sure. I think so. Solo, no. No. Solo needs to be worked with more too. There's a church back there. I think it's a Catholic church. But this street will get real busy. I think it's actually a school too, because you can see the bigger building in the background there. You got twice your normal steps. I don't think I've ever tracked my steps. I know my wife's real into that, and I like to tease her. But I don't know if I've ever actually tracked my steps. I'm sure my step count is real high because I'm always outside. And then at work, I'm constantly walking around, moving around. So I probably have a high step count. I think mine's mostly I need to get more toning and things like that. I'm still not even feeling this 15-pound rucksack. I mean, it's very light. A gallon of water weighs 8 pounds. So this is like almost 2 gallons of water. So that's not very heavy. Come on, Solo. You need a desert in the middle of nowhere. Yep. Yeah. Well, we're in the city right here. That's why they're all like this. And this is not a good area of the city either. So Albuquerque itself is, it's old, but I'm on an area of the city it's not the best for sure. So I'm blessed to be here, though. Blessed to have what we have, but we do want to get out onto land. So there is a desert in the middle of nowhere. Actually, if I just head that way, if we go left, I can walk up there for, I don't know, 10 minutes. Not a very long walk. And we'll hit Mesa. We'll hit the desert. We'll be out in the middle of nowhere. I live on the edge of that. So we sit right on the edge of the mesa. And then if we go right a little bit, then we'll hit the Rio Grande. So we're stuck between the Rio Grande and the West Mesa. Yeah, I do. I stay protected for sure there, Willie. Albuquerque's crime is really high, but like I said earlier, it mostly comes down to respecting people. You don't, stare people down and things like that. That's a big thing out here. And then you just keep your head on swivel, pay attention to what's going on around you, and don't engage craziness. And you'll be all right. Most of the crime out here is stupid crime too, petty crime, like stealing your tires, and things like that. It's not a very wealthy state at all. It's a pretty low income state and all. So I guess theft is kind of high. But I've been here my whole life pretty much, and I've only had a couple incidences. So just keep your head on a swivel. That's what I tell my boys all the time. People prey on people that aren't paying attention and stuff. So you just don't want to be one of those people. Yeah, respect is a big thing. I know, especially out here, I'm sure everywhere, but if you're staring at someone, they're probably going to have a problem with you out here. That's a disrespectful thing to do. Or, different things like that. This is where me and my son go bike riding. Come on. But everything's fenced. Everything's got gates and fences. And so that was one of the things when I went to Ohio, I was kind of blown away by. Let me get past this dog. So when I went to Ohio, I was kind of blown away because none of the yards that I saw at least really looked like really fenced too much. I mean, there were ones, but here everything's fenced in. Everyone's got security cameras. Everyone's strapped. Yeah, that's one thing I want to get away from too, Willie, is there's just sirens constantly and all that. There are some very well-kept, beautiful areas of the city for sure. There's a lot of them if you like cities still. But we have a lot of rural land in New Mexico too. There's a lot of farmers, a lot of ranchers, big cattle industry, things like that. So that's where I'm trying to get to. I'm trying to join that side of the world. We're trying to get out of the city, but it'll happen in time, everything in God's time. So we're working on it. Then you could let loose. Verna, you would do great on some land. That would be really cool. If I ever hit the lotto, Verna, I'm gonna get you on some land, because I could only imagine the things you could do, given all the space and all that. Are you, Palmetto? That's cool. You're gonna go even more rural. That's awesome. People can see everything you got. Yeah, off the highway. Well, we're pretty much off the highway, off I-40. You could see it from my backyard. And then people on the main thoroughway here, where all the hotels are, they could see onto my property somewhat too. So, yeah. Morning. Sometimes the cyclists will say hi to me. There's this little dog that's loose, and these guys are gonna fight. Okay, I'm gonna have to pick Solo up. So there's this little dog running around. Come on, Solo. All right, Solo. We're gonna carry Solo because of that little dog. Because that little dog will come fight Solo. We're going by, little guy. Don't worry, we're not gonna bother you. Come on, Solo. Look, I got extra Ruck. So Solo is 35 pounds. So right now I got 15 pounds on my back and I got 35 pounds on my front or side here. So let's see, I'm rucking right now with 50 pounds. So that's a little bit more weight for sure. You thought I fell. I gotta set Solo down again. Oh no, there goes my mic. Hang on. Solo, just wait. Stay. Stay. Good boy. Stay. Good boy. I dropped my mic. Okay. Oh, okay. Easier for your blind tail to see Verna. All right. Ooh, it's getting hot. The sun is coming up. So this time of year, it's like high 40s, I think. Yeah, it was like 48 last night. And then it'll get up to 90 again here in the day. So this time of year, we have those really big swings and it kills all my plants off. I lose my jacket. The kids lose their jackets at school. Yep. If you guys haven't given a thumbs up, go ahead and drop the thumbs up. Definitely helps out. It looks like we're going to just about hit our hour too, so that's pretty cool. I will be live again tomorrow at 9 a.m. 9 a.m. Mountain Time. We'll be live again tomorrow. Tomorrow, I think I'm going to do a cooking thing I'm considering, depending on the weather. If it's real nice weather out, and I have it hopped on live again today to work on that feed thing, which I may do, then we'll do that. Or we could do a cooking thing too. I really want to get outside if the weather's good too and cook some breakfast with y'all. So we might do that. I want to do some Mexican cowboy hash. So it was 55 when you got up. Which fence do you need, Willie? Did you see a nice fence? There's some really nice ones. Some of these people do iron work and things, and they get some real nice fences. All right, let's go. So hurry. We don't have a front yard fence on our yard. Just my backyard's walled in. That's a neat fence. Look at that old truck over there. How cool. So the house that burnt down, actually, it looked really neat. It was painted interesting. It was like real modern looking. It was painted black, but it was like real modern and had silver accents and things. It looked pretty cool. Now it's ash. Oh, okay. Yep. I think I'm going to try and ruck at least once a week. I would like to get it up to 3 times a week. I'm going for a ruck. So we got today right now. I think I might try and plan for another one, maybe a Thursday ruck as well. Yeah, it would have been really hot. Maybe that's why it burnt down. I just assumed it was drugs. There's a lot of weirdos over there too, though. So yeah, I don't think I'd paint it black. Look at this. Is an automatic fence. This one's pretty cool. These people have a neat apple tree in their yard, and I think they have a pomegranate tree too. See, there's the freeway right there. That's Interstate I-40. Over here's a really big guava plant. Look at this. This guy's got a couple of them, but he's got a real big one over here. Look at that. That's cool, huh? It draws in the heat. Yeah, that is a neat plant. Yeah, I try and paint a lot of things white, roofs and stuff. You'll notice most of the rooftops around here are gray or white. A lot of shingles. I don't like that, but you know, you gotta do what you gotta do. All right, we're gonna head back in, and then we're gonna sign off for the day. We'll give a little spiel. So it's hot. It was a pretty good walk, I think. It was a good ruck. Just enough weight. If I really get into doing this, which I'd like to do, but who knows, then I might try and get a vest to evenly distribute that weight. I don't even know what those cost or anything yet. But hey, look, we're doing the things. I watched the Angry Pepper Fitness video this morning, and that led to being out here doing a ruck. Look at that. So, and y'all got to join. Oh, have a blessed day. Time to take Lucy for her walk. We'll be hopping off anyways here, Bernie. You have a blessed day. Thank you so much for joining. Bye. All right. So we're going to head inside here, and we will sign off. I might hop on later and do some construction stuff or something like that. Maybe I'll take y'all with me to get Farmer Casey. We'll see. So we'll learn that you at your best. Come here. Come here. Let's get you out of this. I know, buddy. All right, just a second. All right. And I gotta get your collar. Come here. Oh, hang on. Yeah, there you go. Goodbye. Run off. Go on. No, we're not going back out there. We're not going for another walk. Go on. So low. Comment after the live. Yeah, but hey, Willie's saying, if you guys got an extra minute, you want to help out the channel, definitely. By the way, thank you, Paul, there for that super chat or super thanks. I really appreciate that. But if you guys want to help out, give a thumbs up. If you go and hop in after the chat sometime or later today and just leave a comment, hey, good live, or you need more weight on that ruck, or things like that, it really helps the algorithm to get this going. So I'm going live a lot, almost every day, trying to get watch hours. So you guys are all helping with that, supporting our family and our channel. So I very much appreciate it. Until next time, y'all have a good one. Get out there, do the things, go out the day with purpose, even if it's little things and little purpose. Get it done. Y'all have a good one. We'll see you next time. Thank you, Verna, Mr. Landfill, and Willie for moderating.